What is going on, my Reefing fam? March here. This is Fragbox TV. Very different sort of video today. I think you guys liked sort of the last one we did where we had it set up like this. I'm using now, thank you very much, the OBS browser. Thank you guys in the comments for telling me about this awesome software. Okay, what we're looking at here, what I'm doing is ordering corals from overseas. And I thought it might be cool to show you guys how that looks for us. That's something that I think a lot of customers and people that shop in stores like Fragbox all over the world, you're very disconnected from that process because, yeah, I guess you just don't have anything to do with ordering. You guys come to the store and buy it. But this is kind of a glimpse from my side and what I do as a business owner of Fragbox and how we get corals from overseas, at least with one supplier. So this is not typical of all suppliers. This is one that I've been dealing with for a long time. And so what he does, which is pretty cool, as you see here, all the photos are what you see is what you get. WYSIWY, whatever. What you see is what you get. This is not typical. They're quite expensive, so you're definitely paying a premium for this service. And I'm going to go through the ones that I've already picked out and kind of give you my insight, why I chose that one, why it's going to come to the store, and sort of give you a little blueprint on how my crazy mind works. Then what I'm going to do is grab some of the other staff. I'm going to grab Tia, Dylan, and Matt, and I'm going to show you how with their eyes, they're going to pick pieces different than my own. I'm sure some pieces obviously we're going to pick are the same, or maybe it's not obvious, but then everyone has a different sort of taste for coral and a different style. This is not the biggest album here, so our CITES, if you don't know what that is, CITES is what allows us basically to import. It's the Convention on International Trade of Endangered Species. So if you don't have this paperwork, if you don't have this permit, you don't have a business, you are not importing stuff, at least not legally. So we have one of that, and it allows us to import on this document 150 pieces. So I'm going to start at the beginning and show you these four lovely corals. These green ones that you see here are called Blastomussa merletti, and I've gone ahead and ordered all of them. So you can't see the price list here. I see it on my end. This runs for about $50 US for a colony. So that's going to be a piece that's about 3 inches by 3 inches. You have to keep in mind though, that doesn't include shipping, which is the most expensive component of bringing corals from overseas. So we're over here in Canada. It's quite a long transit. It's going to take 2 days, and they got to come over in a decent amount of water and in styrofoam boxes, and very, very quickly if we want them to survive. So there's also permits involved. Those costs, we actually pay for the shipping boxes, and then there's taxes when they come into the country. So because it's a product that's coming in, it's not really a product, it's a live animal, we still get taxed for it. So all of these things come into play when we're trying to figure out what we're going to charge, and also what Canadians will pay, what the market's worth. I can tell you corals up here are a lot less expensive than what I've seen in the United States and a lot of places around the world. And I'm still trying to figure out why. But anyways, I did order all four of these Blastomussa merletti because they're nice. And we don't usually get them in this green-blue sort of variety. They look healthy, and they're easy to frag. So I'm often going to order stuff based on can I frag it, because typically people here are not looking for the entire colony. They want frags. At least in our market, that's what does really well. These are Blastomussas, but not the merletti. These are the, sorry, my dog's distracting me, the Welsey kind. So they're a lot bigger heads, as where these ones are smaller. These are really easy to frag. This sort of Blasto's a little bit trickier. Without a bandsaw, I would not recommend trying this at home, not even with a Dremel like we showed in that one video. So I think I ordered all of these ones. The color looks really good. I'm not seeing any skeleton, and I don't think you guys can see my mouse moving, but I'm circling each head, so I'm kind of counting how many heads I see on the piece. What we do with these, oh look, this one's kind of cool. So you're getting 4 little hitchhiker zoanthids coming in between. So we'll sometimes separate those from the blasto, sell them on their own. So I'm looking for the health, I'm looking for color, I'm looking for size. What we do in the store is typically we're going to offer the colony always for sale first, because I don't want to frag up something like this. They're beautiful on their own. You know, Mother Nature's gone through the work of making them, and then we're going and chopping them into little itty bitty pieces. I would much rather sell a colony and someone enjoy the piece. That's just not what sells though. So we'll offer it as a colony first, and then if it doesn't sell within, Dylan, how long would you say? 2 weeks? Okay, 2 to 3 weeks. I'm yelling at Dylan, who does a lot of the fragging with me here in the store. 2 to 3 weeks, doesn't sell. We'll take it to the bandsaw and we'll break them down into smaller pieces. We actually make more money by doing that. So you're looking at this one. This piece would sell for probably 120 or 150 Canadian dollars, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads there. We can probably retail those for about 40 to 50 each. So as a fragged piece, we're looking at $240 to $300 Canadian revenue for this piece, as opposed to maybe 125 or 150. So you can see fragging, it almost doubles. So I think that's why a lot of stores do it. It's definitely more profitable, especially on the bigger pieces. And I think customers just want to collect all the different, look how nice this one is with the red and the black in between. Customers want to collect, you know, many different types of Blastos. You can stick them together into a garden. Instead of spending $150 on one, you can get 3 or 4 different types. This one's really nice too. And then you can create a garden because they're not going to kill each other. Again, these are very tricky to frag without a bandsaw. This one I got as well, kind of like a green-blue variety. So we're always after things that are different. This one too, they're not going to be crazy luminescent. I've ordered these before, so these are not anything out of the ordinary, but they look healthy, which is most important. That looks funky. It's got some cool iridescent, the mouths look different, so I grabbed all of these. This one as well. Let me go back to the album. That one as well, even though I see a little bit of tissue recession there in the middle, it looks older to me. So what does that mean? It's not it's showing some signs of necrosis, like it may have died right there. I wish you guys could see my mouse where I'm circling on the screen at the bottom right, but as it looks kind of black or brown, so it tells me that that's sort of old damage that's probably recovered, actually most definitely recovered. There's a little bit more off to the left there, so this would be a good candidate for a piece that would be fragged, and I'm still getting it because they're quite inexpensive, and we can, it's just nice to have sort of a different variety. I skipped this acan colony. We don't get a lot of acans from, this is from Indonesia. We don't get a lot of acans from there. We don't get the nicest ones. This one looks great, but I find the best ones really come from Australia. This is going to be on a large rock or a large piece of substrate, and it's quite difficult for us to cut on the bandsaw. So this piece really is just not worth the time. I don't see someone buying it. It's kind of going to come as a lump. It's a lump of acan. I'd like to see more of a dome shape. So typically we're not getting ones from Indonesia unless they're really something special and out of this world. The next 4 here, you're seeing 21 through 24. These are acan enchilada, whatever you want to call them. They're a little bit different they're very different actually than the other acans. They're more skeleton-y. They're flatter. They don't get as puffier, but they get crazy colors. Like this one here, you can see sort of marbled, again with some zoanthids that are mixed in there. This one I grabbed, and this one I grabbed as well because the color is just wow. Okay, let me see if I can go back. No, we'll keep moving. This is Cineria, I believe, and price for this not listed yet. Okay, well I grabbed all of them anyways. I think they were $100 US. They're gonna retail here probably double that and a little bit more. That one's really nice too. These are Indophilias, so I grabbed I think all of them because I really like them, even though I shouldn't be buying them because we're sitting on 3 very nice ones right now. So ordering is a little bit of an art. It's like, is a piece really nice? How does it look? How's the color? How's the price? How's our inventory? So this guy could have, you know, 10 beautiful Indophilias. If I'm sitting on 10, I'm not going to order because they're not moving, and it's summertime here, so it's not really the time for coral. We get really busy in the winter. I didn't grab any of the elegance except this one you see down here, number 34, because I really like that pink tip. I don't need elegance. It's just something different, so I got it anyways. I grabbed these Lobos. The Lobos are $75 US. I'll try and reference prices as often as I can throughout the video. And these almost always get fragged up. It's very rare that someone's buying a full one, and they're a pain in the fucking ass to ship. They almost always pop the bag. They're very skeleton-y. What's another way of saying skeleton-y?
Bony.
Bony. That's a good one. They're bony, like Symphilia. So they don't ship well. They slime up. They're massive. These are big, big pieces. We're talking, just based on previous experience, probably 8 inches across. So it's not a good candidate for selling as a full colony. It's a great candidate for fragging. I grabbed all of them, and those are going to be very nice. And they ship well coming here. It's just once I'm sending them out, not so hot. I didn't grab any of these Symphilia, the next 2 here, for that very reason. Poor shipper on our end, very bony. They pop the bag. So even 3-4 bags around them. UPS and FedEx, love you guys. You make business for us possible, but Some of you bastards are very, very fucking rough with the boxes, and they don't always show up the best. And for that reason, I'm out. We didn't grab any of these. No, very nice. Except this one, I lied. Actually, this one I've had it before, so I don't know why it does this. It comes in this purpley blue sort of color, and then you see the yellow that's kind of coming on the coralites. It's really going to explode over the next couple weeks when we have it. The shipment I think is lined up for the next 2 weeks from now. So if there's anything you see in the video and you message us quick enough, I might be able to still add it, or maybe we can reserve some pieces. I'm pretty sure I grabbed this Goniastria. Oh, plate coral. So these are $55 US before landed. So keep in mind, it might seem cheap, 50, 55 bucks. There's so much other shit that goes on top of that, and that's why it's expensive when it gets here. So, and on top of that, we'd like to make a profit. We're doing it as a business. We have 7 mouths here in the store to feed and rent. Hydro for us, that means water. Electricity, but it's generated from water here in Toronto, so we call it hydro. Our electricity bill's crazy. Our water, we have wages to pay, rent, and then all the other nonsense that goes along with a business. If you're a business owner, you already know. I don't need to explain to you. If you're not, there's so many little things that you don't expect. Like, oh, we need more tape. There's $500. Oh, we need, shipping boxes. Just a lot that goes into it. So that's reflected in the price of the coral. We recently fragged one of these. Check out our video on fragging Dioceras. I don't know if these are actually plate coral. Are plate coral Dioceras? Matt's sitting next to me. So every time Matt sits down to eat, that means time for a video. So we have been fragging them because it's just cool. I didn't know that's something you could do until recently. And these are funky. They got like red, blue, purple. Dylan, is plate coral, is Dioceras a plate coral? Dylan says yes. I take his word for it. Okay, so let's go back because I think there's a bunch of them. And I grabbed, I think I grabbed 5 along with these 3 Lobos. Uh-oh, my mom's dog is here. This video has to pause because this dog, come here, dog. This is Spencer. He's a fucking terror. Okay, he's very cute, but he's evil. You're lucky you're so cute. You're lucky. You're very lucky. It was the best and worst decision. I got him for my mom's birthday 2 years ago. And now you're on YouTube. Look at everybody. Say hi. Grab this Lobo, even though I was just complaining about boniness. This one and this one as well. Yellow. Anytime I see yellow, I'm going to grab it because it's a rare color in coral. It's a true yellow. LPS, in a Zoa, in an acro, and anything really. Open brains, I think I got all of them. These are 55 each, 55 to 75, just for reference, depending on the color. There's a few more at the end that are rainbowy that I got, and they're quite a bit more. This one is very funky, looks like blue and red, and then these look really nice. I think they're going to be on the bigger size, probably a little bit bigger than I want, but they look really healthy, so. But this supplier, he's really good to us. Like, he always sends us the best. I think he already knows over the years, like, this is really nice. He knows what we like, so he'll send photos. And then we end up just taking more or less all of what he's sending photos of. So, yeah, that one too, which has got a little, like, cool white or light blue going around the mouth. And then on the other half on the left, you see the black. The contrast is kind of nice on that one. So, like, subtle little things like that will make it really just unique and different. This has got a beautiful pattern. This is really nice. So we got 3 or 4 different colors. We're getting close to, if you wanted to call it rainbow, I guess you could. If you just move your eyes over to the right, you see the orange and yellow coming through on the far right there next to the pink. So I think the terms rainbow get thrown around in the hobby. Not I think, they do. Absolutely. Everything is ultra, everything's rainbow. We try our best to avoid both of those words, especially in combination, with the exception of one chalice that we have in the store that really, I think, is deserving of that name. Otherwise, it's just become meaningless. Like, everything is ultra, everything's rainbow. It's just diluted and it's so hoard out, it doesn't fucking mean anything anymore. But I think that last one, if it resembles a rainbow, if you got 5 colors, I think you're close. You're allowed to. But these are definitely all really, really nice. We don't call them, no fancy names. So when they go up on our site, they're all just going to be called what you see is what you get. And that's it. I didn't grab this because we have a lot of chalice still. I'm a big chalice fan, but it's not for us. No, we didn't grab these. I love these two types of chalice. So I think chalice, I was watching a Tidal Gardens video. I think he said there's 20 or 22 different types of echinopora. I think it's echinopora, the Latin name. And this is one of my favorite. It almost grows like a cup coral. It's going to grow like a cup, like basically like a cup that you would drink out of. It's a little bit different. It's very different than the other ones. And I always order them, and then I end up just keeping them because nobody appreciates them the way I do. This is a different kind of chalice. It's going to grow sort of in a flat sort of structure. These I think were 75 US. I think I grabbed both of these orange ones. Good candidates for fragging. I didn't get this one, but I bet you Tia is going to be drawn to it when she comes up and we ask her some questions. All three of these Indophilia, and this one here, I actually got stumped. I wasn't sure what it was. Matt, you know what this is? Dylan, you want to give a guess on a coral? Dylan's pretty good at this. Actually, I'll be surprised if he doesn't get it. What do you think that is? No, that's what I thought too. Then I thought mushroom. Then I thought like some disfigured plate coral. And then I looked at it and it's actually a pearl coral. Oh. Yeah. Whatever that means. Kind of looks like a bubble coral.
Elegance?
It's sort of like an elegance. It's like a bubble coral, but like a fox coral. Like all three in one weird. But I got it because I haven't seen one before, so it's not crazy color. It's just green, but different is good. We definitely want different, and Dylan's gonna try and frag it. Indophilia. I probably shouldn't get them, but I got all three anyways. We're still sitting on the ones we have, right? Yeah. It could be I priced them too high. Maybe I think they're worth more than they are. They are expensive. There is quite a risk in importing something that's 150 or 200 US before all the nonsense, like I explained, that goes into it. I'd got only, I think, 2 or 3 of these Ghanies. I hope that the screen isn't moving too fast for you guys. I got this. I ordered this combo. No, yeah, that combo piece, and then this one and the last one, I believe. They're a little bit expensive for what they are. I think it just didn't make sense. So they look quite small. I want to see them a little bit more extended. They look a little retracted, but they could have just moved them for the photo, and they do take a little bit more time. Again, I got this Indophilia. Probably shouldn't. That open brain. I'm gonna get 101 questions about, can we please have your supplier? Can you give us the name? Fortunately, we do not share our suppliers. I think it goes without saying. I think it's understandable. If you need me to explain it, I will take the time. I don't mind to put in the comments. I can give you an explanation. Actually, I bet someone out there can probably explain it better than I can. So if you would like that challenge, you're watching this far, means you like the channel, put in a comment why you think March doesn't share his suppliers. These acros are very nice. I ordered none of them, not even one. Super healthy, very good color. Look at the polyp extension on this millipora. Looks really, really good. I ordered none. We have so many acro right now from a previous shipment. I don't need any, and it pains me because these look great. And we actually have a little bit of an algae issue in our acro tank, so I got to clear that up first. And yeah, it's not happening, but it's kind of a shame. I grabbed every single torch that you're going to see from now until the gold one. They're charged per head. So if you ever wondered why retailers charge per head, is because a lot of our wholesalers will charge us per head. So then it just became sort of the industry standard. It wasn't like that before. So you could pick up any torch from Indonesia for, I don't know, $10 US, a colony, the whole fucking thing. And then it would retail here for like 40, 50 bucks for something like this. But those days are, that's when we're talking 10, 12, 13 years ago. So very, very, very long ago. These are probably going to sell for about, I would say, 100 bucks a head Canadian here. So just for reference, it's about 30% more, the Canadian dollar, maybe 40. So that would be like, if I say 100 Canadian, it's like maybe $65 US per head. I grabbed this one, even though you see there, this looks a little bit like there might be some tissue damage. So that would be another good candidate for fragging. The other four look good. The torches in general look good. I don't think he's had the, I mean, it looks like he's probably had them for some time. And the torches that we get from the supplier, primo. So I grabbed this one as well. I don't know the name. If you want to call it the dragon blowjob or the hell sucking fire fuck, I don't know. I can't keep up anymore. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and I don't care. You call it whatever you want. New York shits, Miami Dolphins. It's a beautiful coral. It's really nice. It's yellow. Do you like it? Do your eyes perceive the color? Buy it. The name changes too much, and I can't see the difference. You know, you put side by side, they're so subtle, they're so minute, and you can get such a color change out of a torch based on water chemistry. And then we have ultra dragon soul, and it's just too much. Regardless, they're expensive. They're expensive on our end. They're going to be expensive when they get here. They're going to be expensive when you take them home. They are beautiful. Just don't get too caught up with the naming of torches. Is the only piece of unsolicited advice I'm going to give you today. I grabbed a bunch of these gold ones, none of the green ones. We have too many right now. They are quite common. They're beautiful. Actually, maybe this one. Yeah, this one with the white tip. This was the only one from the green ones. Let's keep moving on past the greens. I think these they call Rasta. Okay, there's a ton of gold hammer, and we have very little hammer in the store. So I'm pretty sure I grabbed every single colony you saw here. 139 all the way through here. All these green ones. This beautiful purple one, purple and green. That's a classic. This was already popular when I started in the hobby. Purple and green hammer. If you don't have one, add it to your collection. Super easy. These are all branching. I like branching hammers in general. This is kind of funky. So this is something I'm only seeing in the last couple of years. It's like these combination, excuse me, combination soft coral rocks. So you can see in the bottom left, they have some blue Sympodium and some Zoas, some clove polyps, a piece of Sinularia. Sometimes there's mushrooms mixed in there. So they're actually making them like this overseas. And you end up with like 9, 10 different corals, colors, types, all mixed into one. And they're not going to hurt each other because they're soft coral. So they don't have a sting. And they look beautiful. This is another one. So I grabbed these 3. These are very popular here. I really don't need any zoanthids, but I got this anyways to offer as a colony, and it was inexpensive. We have so many growing in the basement. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with our success in growing zoanthids. So if we stopped importing zoas from here on in, we'd be fine. This is another classic. Tia's convinced that you can eat these. She showed us an article. Please don't eat corals. Don't try it. If Tia says it or not, I don't care how cute you think she is. I don't care what article you saw or what fucking video. Do not eat coral no matter what, ever. Not if you saute it with butter, with olive oil, with paprika. They're green mushrooms, and she did show us an article. It said that some people... She didn't show it? Okay, Dylan said she didn't show it. Maybe my memory... I should get her. Hold on. You know what? Watch this. I'm going to get Tia right now. Tia, can you please come? Can you please tell our YouTubers, how do you prepare these mushrooms when you eat them? How do you prepare them? Please tell the YouTubers how you prepare these mushrooms, with what type of ingredients.
I don't know. I just read that there's like people that...
We're making a video, Mom. Shut up. We're on YouTube. People are watching. Shh. Go somewhere else.
I'm dying. It's okay.
Drink from the tap. Drink from the tanks. It's a little salty.
Is this a live video?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I just read an article that...
Please don't eat corals. Don't listen to her.
Yeah, don't eat them. But,
Oh, don't eat them.
like, I wouldn't. It's just, I read a thing, and there's, like, this group of people that can kill you. They use them, like, suicidally.
Do not fucking eat any corals.
But then, if you cook them...
Ever. Don't eat them.
Don't eat them. I read the thing, and I don't know how true it is. I'm not gonna test it.
So
it's crazy.
We're not gonna test it. No, it's not crazy. You're crazy.
Yes.
Green mushrooms. Don't eat them. We got all of them. Also, Yumas. Don't what?
I'm gonna pull it down.
Eat them. Don't put them in your mouth. Look at them with your eyeballs, and then move on. You can. I didn't order these, but they're nice. You know what's really good? Shrimp. You can eat shrimp. Bread. Oreos. Cereal. Zucchini. Those are all good things.
I'm gonna find it.
Falafel. Tacos. Spaghetti. Jamaican beef patties. Salad. All wonderful. All great things. Steak. Eat a steak. Soup. Great. All awesome things. Guacamole and chips. I could do this all day. Coral will never be on the list. We got these Blastos. Bam! Check out this. I think this is Alveopora or Gonipora. I think this is Alveopora. Expensive. We ordered all of them. Look how nice the color is. They got the pink tips. We were yellowy green. Nice extension. Look how healthy. This one looks a little... I'm going to say a little bleachy. But overall, I'm doing a video on ordering corals and showing the YouTubers.
And it says, this species is toxic when eaten raw, and ingestion can cause fatal poisoning.
No, okay.
That means somebody did it at some point.
Yeah, but I think you were saying that you could eat them like as a delicacy.
I'm saying I read an article, and then
Where's the article?
I'm looking for it, but I did.
We're not doing this. Really quick. We're not doing this again. Okay, so the consensus is
don't eat them.
Don't eat them. Don't eat this one.
That's insane.
That's a really nice piece.
Somebody must have. If they're saying.
These are single torch corals. No, these are long tentacle plate corals. Ha! They even tricked me. We have some really big ones. I can tell from the photos. These are going to be massive, and they don't sell terribly well, or they don't sell as fast as I would like them to. They're really beautiful. They're just, I think they're going to be too big, so I have opted out of those ones. I grabbed all of these octospawn or frog spawn, whatever you want to call them. The color is nice. I don't have any in this sort of orangey purple variety. The dog is going on with the dog. Oh, sidetracks. Let's keep going, and then maybe we'll let Tia kind of quickly go through, and she can tell us which coral she wants to eat from the list. I get the feeling. This was way too expensive. I did not order this one. I think it was 300 US. So I'm wondering if the suppliers kind of like dial down the prices for us. Really nice piece. I think it's also Alveopora? Gonipora. Oh, Goni. Okay. Yeah, this is coming to us. No, did not order this. Symphilia. Again, bony, too big. No. What do you think? No? I'm getting a little murky. Yeah, that's a crazy soft coral combination rock.
Unpopular opinion, I hate these.
I fucking love these. No.
I know.
Stop the cameras. Don't listen to her. These are great. You should buy them. Why?
It's too many. It's March crackhead
coral placement. It's March crackhead coral placement. That's why I like them. You got trumpet coral, you got leather, you got yuma, you got zoas, you have blastum merletti, you got palithoa, zoanth, you got everything.
Toadstool leather.
Didn't you just tell me today that you like maximalism?
I was saying it's the opposite trend to minimalism.
This is it.
Yeah.
Embodied in a coral.
Yeah.
Boom.
So
and again.
Toadstool's gonna shadow everything eventually.
Kill it off.
Kill the entire rock.
It might. How about this with Sinularia?
Sinularia stings.
Pull that right out, yeah.
Regardless, I ordered all of them. I didn't get this one. We do not need more zoas. Unless someone says, hey, I really need that rock.
Look at these little, the top left ones.
Oh yeah, those are different.
Maybe you should.
No. Ketchup zoans. I think that's it. I think that's the whole list. Okay, well let's see a look. What does your eyeball gravitate towards on this list? Any of these?
Too red.
I ordered them all.
Like they're nice, but
we have no Blastos.
You're asking what I like.
You see, look how right away the ones. Oh my God, these are so amazing! Look at the red Blastos. I'm gonna order them all.
This top,
too red.
That top,
with the blue zoas in it.
That one's cool.
Anything here?
The bottom second.
The Acan? Oh, this one with it. Yeah, it has a little damage, but I still got it.
Yeah.
I got all these minus the Acan. Any of these?
I mean, who doesn't like it? Those are Sinarinas.
Ordered all of them.
Yeah.
Any of these?
Top two.
Top two? Oh, I only got this. Oh, I got those two, and
cool.
I got the Elegance. Yeah, with the pink tips. I got all the Lobos.
I love Lobos. Yeah.
All of these plate corals.
Were they always around, or did we just not order them? Like, are we seeing more? Why?
Corals have definitely changed. I think as demand changes, then the supply changes, and we're getting them. Okay. This orange one. These two yellow Lobos on the top left. Every single open brain. All of them. All of them. All of them.
You know the hairy Lobos?
Hairy Lobos.
Yeah, like
sometimes.
A green hairy mushroom, but a lobo or a brain of some sort.
Yeah.
They're cool.
How do you feel about these chalice?
I'm on like a weird chalice kick right now.
Chalice kick like you want chalice, or chalice kick like no chalice?
No, I like chalice. I like the second.
74?
74 and 78.
How was 79?
That's cool. 79.
I'm surprised.
I like that color better for Australamusa.
I think that is Australamusa.
Think so?
Yeah, it is Australamusa.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
yeah. That's a Tia coral.
Yeah.
She likes weird stuff. I hope that when
Oh, go back. Go back.
up, here,
Down?
down. I hope I'm not moving too fast for you guys. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the endos.
Actually, the.
Oh, what's this? It's Stump Dylan.
Is it a bubble core?
That's what I thought at first. Keep going.
Fox.
That's what I thought second.
Oh.
What else?
I don't. It's too bubbly for fox.
It's called a pearl coral.
I've never seen that.
It looks like bubble coral met fox coral.
Yeah. Is there any fox coral? I haven't seen a fox
Not
coral.
on this. Not from this supplier. No. Only a couple Gaudis because they're small and expensive.
Yeah.
No acro because we have them coming out our butts.
103. Did you get 103?
Yeah. Yeah. Even though we have endophilia.
Still nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The acro are really healthy. They look big, but all the torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the torch. I went on a little rant about the naming of torches.
It's fair. Maybe we should just jump on the bandwagon.
Maybe we should come up with the names and we should standardize it and you guys listen to us. How about that? All the hammer because we have none.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's not the... Oh, I got the Yumas.
Okay.
But when I click on it, it says right at the bottom, there's a little thing that says, please do not eat the Yumas. Weird. I don't know why they would write that.
I'm not... Guys, we have been fighting about this for...
I have dreams of Tia with like chopsticks at home. Like
No.
she's going in the tank
years, yeah.
and she's fragging with chopsticks. And after she frags the coral, she like picks it up and she goes, she eats it. I grabbed all these Blastos and all these Gaudis.
This is, you know what? It's probably just some guy that said something out of his butt, and then I read it and was like, "Oh, that's funny,"
and it stayed in your mind forever.
I've always thought about it. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's coming. If you saw anything in the video, you must have, and you live in Canada, you can screenshot it. You can email it to us.
Space Invader Gunny.
Space Invader Ghani. Boom. That's the name. And if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up goes a long way. So does a subscribe.
Yeah.
And comment below. And if you like it, we will do it again. And I hope you like this sort of new browser thing. Thank you very much. I saw the comments. You guys said use the OBS browser. I think it's a lot better. We will see you on the next episode of Fragbox TV. Bye for now.